Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you for joining me tonight. It is Demo Donna here with another live from Pink and Maine. I am super happy to be here. I mean, who wouldn't love playing with all these fabulous products and hanging out with the best crew around, the card making and paper crafting crew. Such a great community. You guys are all awesome. So thanks for joining me tonight. I just recently got this die, I want to say 2 months ago, when I created one of my classes, and it was very popular, and I had so many fun ideas that I wanted to do for the class, but I created 2 different cards that I'm going to do tonight, but I'm going to show you those as well. And it's just fun to see all the different looks and styles that you can do with your dies just by switching up the combinations of your color palettes and and these are really fun dies. And all my students that are watching know exactly what we're talking about, and that is the Stacked Snowflake dies. Mine are very loved because they created many card class kits. But here we go. I'm like, where did I put them? Here are the 2 cards that we created. And these are, here we go. Learn how to use the camera. So this is the circle shaker that we did this with. And then this is also a non-shaker. And as you can see, we use the Pink and Maine paper and their glitter paper. And so fun. So I'm going to be creating a few more cards tonight using the Cozy Winter Pattern paper pack. And these stacked snowflakes, we're going to do a little bit of foiling for our seams. I'm going to do 1 shaker and possibly 2 non-shakers. So thank you guys all for joining me. Let's go down the list. There's a lot of you here. I could do all my little TV show hellos. Hello to Frida and Susan and Kelly and Maria. Thanks for joining me. Karen, Katrina, Lori, thank you, thank you. Hello, Connie and Shanna. Shanna, okay, yes, I got it right. And Connie again, saying hi to Frida. And it was such a fun card, and it was so fun to put together the kit as well. So beautiful. All the colors were so pretty. Hi, Patty. And Darcel and Maureen and Judy. And hello to Push-A-Frog 77. I'm sure Push-A-Frog isn't your name, but I like that. I mean, if I haven't been Demo Donna for so long, I might go with Push-A-Frog. You never know. And Michelle. And I just want to let you guys know that in 2 weeks, I am pretty sure I am no longer using the current streaming service. Carol, there we go. Hi, Carol. Thank you, Connie. Thank you for the help there. Okay, Misty, you're here. Sneaking on to say hi. Well, hello to you. So in 2 weeks, my lives will just be on Facebook on Wednesday nights and then shared on YouTube. So for all of my YouTube watchers, hello, Jeanette. Thank you for joining me from Florida. So all my YouTube watchers that watch the live, just a heads up that the live will just be on Facebook, but the video itself will be shared to YouTube after the live. So just letting you guys know, the streaming service that Pink and Maine decided to go with, my computer doesn't like. So therefore, I'm just using Facebook Live, and that was way too much information. Let's get into the fun stuff. Okay, we are going to get rid of me and just do this. There we go. You know what? I think I'm going to shut my lights off. I think you guys get better lighting. It really doesn't matter. All right, one day. Okay, I married an athlete, not an IT guy. I don't know what I was thinking about. Okay, I mean, just kidding. It's all good. I wasn't thinking of my future doing videos. Here are those 2 cards because me holding them is always awkward. So we use this amazing die set that we're going to be using tonight, the circle shaker, the fabulous paper pad, the Cozy Winter Pattern papers. So in my class, we use the plaid one and that really fun light pastel snowfall, as well as Pink and Main bling and a lot of fun stuff. Ooh, and the specialty paper here as well. So if you're interested in those cards, I do have that video on my YouTube channel, which is Demo Donna, and you can just scroll down and you'll be able to see those, and you could follow along if you've got this die set and, you know, have fun with it. All right, and I also wanted to mention, thank you guys so much for those of you that use code DEMODONNA when you go over to shop at Pink and Main. That's awesome. Oh, and gosh, there's so much information tonight. And also, I know you maybe came on to see the Crafty Courtyard kit, but I didn't get it yet. So I'm hoping it comes tomorrow. And if that's the case, I'm going to try, I haven't talked to Michelle about this yet, but I'm going to try to do a Crafty Courtyard video for you guys on Monday. It looks so awesome. The truck, I can't wait, and the squash. So I'm excited about it. All right, guys, let's get crating. Let me stop blabbing all over the place. Oh, your patient says hi to me too. That's so sweet. Hello, Misty's patient. All right. So I know I have a lot of favorites, but I just absolutely love this paper pad. If you have not picked up the Cozy Winter Pattern paper, now is the best time to do your shopping for winter, everybody. For your winter cards, for your holiday cards, your Christmas cards. Now is the best time. And this, I'm going to show you why I love this card. And it is the sweater patterns. They are so pretty. I didn't grab this one. You're not going to see that either. Look at these different sweater pattern paper. You've got that beautiful one here, the houndstooth, and then this stitched one, the larger one, and the smaller one, and the blue and purple one. Okay, I love it. Okay, the first card we are going to make is going to be a non-shaker. And basically, I'm going to just show you how easy and user-friendly this actual die is. And this has been around a while. Show of hands, who has this die set? I know you're out there. Or who picked it up after my class? You could be out there too. Hello, Rosalinda. Thanks for joining me. And Janet, hi, and Anne. And hello to all of you that just hopped on. Okay, so for my first card, I'm going to use an already cut out card base. And I'm going to layer it on with this really beautiful blue and purple houndstooth. And my voice has been funky today, so just ignore it. I had a hot tea before hopping on. It didn't really change anything, but you know, it was a thought that counted. I just sound a little squeaky. All right, so I'm adding my glue, and I used the layered scalloped rectangles. All right, that was totally crooked, but luckily I could still move it. So that is going to be layer number 1. Layer number 2, I'm using the thick banner die. There's the thick one and the thin one, and they are very fun to play with. And I am going to pop that on. And I know all of my stuff is pretty pre-cut, but when you're working with great paper and just a couple layers, your cards look really nice when they're finished. It kind of takes the guesswork out of everything. Okay, I'm going to just show you, these are just stacked. I am going to show you what this snowflake looks like all together, which is just beautiful, but we're gonna kick it up a notch. So here is just your regular layered paper snowflake, these 4 beautiful dies. But I wanted, because it's going to be a holiday card, to add a little bit of sparkle, and I just want you to see the difference of no sparkle, which by the way is very pretty, but now I want you to see how different it looks just adding a couple layers of sparkle. And we're going to glue these together, obviously. I just wanted you guys to see how much that changes it and gives it just that little bit of pop. And like, what a difference. And for those of you who have not worked with Pink and Main glitter paper, it's fabulous. I am using, did I even bring over my paper pack? I think I'm using the summer paper pack. And I thought I brought it over here. Oh, I did. It's the summer glitter paper pack, and that's where I got the blue and the amethyst from. And very easy to cut out. We are going to go ahead and layer these. So I wanted to focus for my snowflake so it wasn't too busy. I wanted to focus on just my blues and my purples. And we are going to do, providing I get to, I do have a possible third card. So to show you another snowflake option. And when you're gluing on glitter paper like we're doing right now, you do want to give it a good amount of glue. And of course I'm gluing my hands because that is very important too. Okay, and this is pretty easy to layer. You've got smaller spikies and bigger spikies. And now that that is just like that, and then we're going to go to our glitter layer. So we've got that beautiful blue paper, and then we've got the lakeside. So we've got the glitter paper, even that's gorgeous. It's so easy to go simple with these. Yes, definitely need the sparkle, right? Doesn't it just change it up? And the nice thing, I really just started using glitter paper a few years ago because I came from that. I really just started using glitter paper, and it's definitely easy. Mind you, I still love my glitter. I'm just saying these winter, fall, summer packs from Pink and Main are a great little get started on playing with glitter paper. It's a nice, they're nice variety packs, and I believe they're 6x6. So just something to keep in mind. All right, put this on correct, Donna. What you're going to want to line up here are all these little triangles at the end. That is the easiest way to see how to line these up. And then the last layer, just like this one. I'm just going to go around my little triangles and all three, well, there's 4 layers, but again, you're lining up these triangles and that makes it super easy. There we go. And you know, you can have fun with these and use them as borders like I did here. So once we glued this beautiful snowflake together, we simply cut it in half and then used it so the shaker could be the main focus. We're not going to do that with this one, but I just wanted to show you that's another fun option. So we are going to pop this guy up. Isn't this just the cutest? My foam roll is so tiny now. It's kind of funny. All right, and I'm gonna pop it up in 2 places. Oh, Karen, we know you're all about the glitter. That is what I'm talking about. Let me tell you, back in the days demoing glitter for 2 days straight, I was definitely, that was my husband, everybody. He double honked to make sure you all know he's here. That was for my dog. They have that kind of connection where, you know, you gotta announce when you're home. Okay. Thanks for laughing. Okay, anyways, back in the day, covered in glitter for days, months even. So I just popped this up a tiny bit. Now we're gonna have, speaking of glitter, I'm gonna show you how fun and easy, fun and easy, guys. It is to make fun little backgrounds. Hold on, I'm gonna whistle at them really quick. I'm muting you for 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. I got to chirp at them. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys, I am using this die right here. So I cut out this fun little banner die right there. And this is from Card Cut Essentials die set #1. And what I did first is I just took my scrap paper and I just took 2 layers of my 1/2-inch tape and I layered them down, run that through my die cut machine, and then I have this, which is nice and sticky. So I'm going to peel that off, and since I know exactly where my little line is because I can see it, I now have a easy tear tape, very sticky label here. Okay, I'm going to take my coffee filter and I am going to add some chunky glitter. So this is Stardust, which I think looks really beautiful, especially for your holiday cards. And I am just going to sprinkle that on, a nice little heavy layer. Then I'm going to take my finger tools and just push that down. And I'm pushing down nice and hard, especially because it's a chunky glitter. So I want to make sure everything is nice and adhered to my background here. And now as I'm tapping it off, I'm still kind of pushing it all in there. And this is going to be really pretty because it picks up all these colors that go perfect with my color palette. So I know I've got glitter on my fingers too, but look at how fun that is, you guys. So that is your easy tear tape. You know, even if you have a larger die, you can just do layers. And especially because it's chunky glitter, you have no idea that I have a line in the center where my tape wasn't the full size of this label. All right, so I'm going to set that aside, wipe my fingers off, put my chunky glitter back. A coffee filter is your best friend when working with glitter, especially when you want to flick it all over your table. Your cleanup brush is your second best friend. So good adhesives, step 1, and that could be your glue, that could be your easy tear tape. Those are your good adhesives. All right, now what I am gonna do is we are gonna put this, oh, I really didn't wanna go down here because I want my little banner to show up, but I kind of think it's just too busy. So I'm gonna go down. Maybe I'll just have it nested right underneath. I kind of like that. Hello, Kim. Gotta have the glitter, right, Cindy? I'm with you. All right, I was gonna pop this up, but I think I'm gonna have my snowflake kind of sitting on top and my banner. Oh, there. And now I get the best of both worlds because I can still see the tails. And then I'm gonna pop that down. I'm gonna leave these little guys popped up though. Okay, now I have my cute little banner. And yes, of course, we are going to be doing a little bit, like I said, a little bit of, let's move this guy, a little bit of foiling tonight. I'm gonna take all of my seines and I'm gonna run them through. And winner, winner, chicken dinner. Who knows the name of the purple I'm gonna be using tonight? I pulled out 3 different colors, but I'm gonna do the one. Let me get rid of my last remaining bits of glitter. They're all sticking to the glue on my table, of course. Okay, so I'm going to use Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, and warm holiday greetings. And again, now is the perfect time to scoop up all these great Pink and Main things for the holidays. I don't know about you guys, but it's kind of fun to just get a head start on this stuff, especially it gets to your house on time. You are not waiting to get your cards out. This is Christmas Sentiments Foilable cut-ups. And these are all sayings. You don't even have to have a foil machine to use these. So you can actually color the back. So if like I have the opposite one here, but this one, the warm holiday greetings, you can color the back of that red and put that on a card. These are like the easiest way to slap a saying on all of your cards, especially if you're mass producing. Okay, I'm gonna bring my machine over. It's always a catch-22 with, do I want the camera closer so you guys can see everything, or do I want to try to fit my entire table in the camera? You know, there's times where I want both. Now is one of those times. Okay, so I've wiped that down. I'm going to wipe these down, especially, I'm just giving it a little wipe off, especially the cut-ups, because they get, like in the title, cut up, and there's little bits of paper on them sometimes. This is the foil we are going to be using. These are the 3 foils that I pulled out for tonight that I think go really great with this paper pack. So if anyone needs help on what names they are, leave it in the comments and I will do my best to locate them after this. Okay, so now I've got my purple, beautiful purple, running it through. I set my machine to 3, and because I have some loose ones, I usually hold the bottom even after the front's in, just because that circle was still kind of hanging in there. All right, as that's going through, I think I'm gonna do, so I've showed you guys this trick before, but we'll do it again. This is a really easy way to make like an 1/8 inch. So I believe this is, maybe this is a 1/2 inch. So I want to do thinner. I want to do a thinner version of this. So I just took my double-sided foam and I just folded it in half. That's all the foiling that we're going to do. So I'm now going to trim that there. And now I am going to take this piece that has backing on both the front and the back, and I am just going to simply cut that right down the middle. And now I have these smaller, thinner, perfect for the sayings that I'm going to add. All right, let's pull this guy out and see how cute these are. Oh, that looks great. Warm holiday greetings. And then I've got a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. So I think I'm gonna do a Merry Christmas on this one. I'm gonna use Happy Holidays. I changed my mind already. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna put that up right there. And this is perfect because the adhesive from this foam tape is so strong. I know it's going to be just fine on that glitter. Look at how pretty that is. So fun. Love it. And of course, I mean, I want to add some bling to it, but it's already so blingy. But yeah, of course I'm going to add some. Let's not get carried away. Maybe I'll do a fun little combo. Okay. Sorry, I had to tell my background noise to stop talking. You know what? Sometimes they forget. They forget I'm hanging out with my peeps and they need to simmer down. Okay, sorry. We're back. Ooh, so using that little darker purple, I think I'm gonna do, Okay, I think that's it. I'm just gonna do the 3 in the top corner. Okay, card number 1, you guys. Card number 1. Lovely. I'm happy. Are you guys happy? Okay, card number 2. We are gonna make a shaker. Yes, we are. And I'm gonna show you how I did this. All right, so, and the reason I brought up my class is because I originally wanted to do the outline as a shaker, but the circle shaker does not fit, and that's what I ordered. I ordered all the circle shakers for my class, so I had to change it up a little bit. So the small shaker does, though. So this is the small shaker cover, and I didn't want to waste this beautiful paper. So I took the layered rectangle dies and went ahead and cut out a size that was gonna fit into my small shaker. And now I have a border and my shaker and a layer for the top. So all of that, 2 pieces of paper. And then you have the beautiful cutout from the back of this as well, which can be, like, you could put it on the inside of your card, which would be super cute. Okay, let's get shaken, shall we? I am gonna take, it's been a minute since I've used this. I'm like, what? Okay, I'm gonna take this guy, and you're gonna remove your protective film. The protective film is on the same side that says remove protective film. And these come in 10 packs and super easy. Makes creating shakers very fun and easy. Throw that away. And then I'm gonna take this piece here, and that's gonna be layered in there. And I know it's a little bit smaller, but I'm like, it'll work. Okay, and you're gonna take the backing of the adhesive off on 3 sides. And then I like to kind of put it in the middle and then spread it out and push down on both sides. So there's 1. You can also pre-fold them, which would have been smart. There's 2. And then 3. And now you have a little pita. So now you have a little pocket to put your shaker bits in. And I am gonna grab a little spoon, or it's gonna be a hot mess. And I am going to, no, I think I need a bigger spoon. I need more. I always need more. What do I have in here? Oh my gosh, I know I have a million spoons. Okay, wait, oh, no, cannot. Okay, well, we might be dumping. We're dumping. It's fine. We can handle this. Ooh, look what I found. I found a 1/4 teaspoon from the kitchen. It's what I use to scoop out my glitter for my card kits. So we're gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon. It's good to know the exact measurements, right guys? Oh, thank you. See you later. Come watch the replay. Okay. 1/4 teaspoon of, I should tell you the colors. Oceanside. This is so pretty. This is lemon lime, totally. 1/4 teaspoon lemon lime. It's a little overflowing. And then we are gonna do a 1/4 teaspoon of this one. And this is periwinkle. And you know what, I just realized that we are creating a shaker card that is not going to be fully seen. So basically, when it's sitting, you're not gonna see all of the goodies down there. Oh, it's not too bad. But what you could do, and what I might do here, is put a little piece of double stick tape in there, and I'm gonna show you to kind of cut it off a little bit so it has to pop out. And I'm gonna go, so that purple, that dark purple, it needs to be above. There's a little dark purple right here, and I'm just gonna add my double stick tape right in there. This is like a little cheat trick. And it's not even, it's just a 1/4 inch, but you're gonna see a difference since I just did on one side. So I close that up, and then my final layer, and now that guy's fully sealed. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is when this is on and your card's sitting up, you're really not gonna see much of your shaker. And on the other side, because I put that little lift in there, I put that double-sided tape right here, it's gonna push all that up. So if I had done a 1/2 inch, it would have pushed that up more. And so you could see the total difference. So that is no lift, where this other side has the lift and you could see your shaker bits. It's a big deal, right? It definitely makes a difference, I think. And I wonder, we might even stick, that wasn't my intention, but I might stick a little purple over that. We'll see what happens. Okay, now because I wanted to use this frame, I think I'm going to mount this. Did I leave myself any pieces of cardstock? I usually have a nice little stack, but I might have gone through them all, so. Oh, I think I found one. Aha. Okay. I want this border. So we're gonna glue that on. So the whole reasoning behind cutting out our adorable sweater. And it's gonna go like this now. So I'm gonna glue that to my card base. There we go. Then we are gonna place this guy on top of that. And I am just going to cover it with glue. Shake your whole table. There we go. All right. And glue that down. Now I've got my fun little shaker base. Lovely. Now we've got our cool frame, and now you see how you've got a nice little border sticking out because this is a 1/4 inch smaller. And I'm going to glue this as well. I'm trying to squeeze in all 3 cards, and I think I can do it. We are looking pretty good. We're looking good, everybody. Okay. There we go. I've got some guys standing straight up in here, popping everything up, but that's cool. All right, and you could see because I've got that little lift right here that those won't fall all the way to the ground. Gosh, I could have put even more in there. All right, do we want, I think we do. Even though it's covering up some of our shaker, I like it. And then we're gonna get a little Merry Christmas right over that. All right. All right, we did our shaker, our non-shaker, and now we have a completely other look to go. These also, by the way, will make great ornaments. So if you are like me, and every year I like to make ornaments for my friends, and yes, they are always out of dies and paper, but you know, that's what we have. We use what we have. Okay, I'm gonna layer that in there. I think I did the wrong way. There we go. Nothing to see here. Okay. All right, and we are going to use that other little piece of foam right here to pop this on. just like so. My Merry Christmas. And you know what else we are doing? We are going to get busy with some of these guys, because why not? They're so cute. And if you're not putting your rhinestones on every card, I mean, where's the fun in that? All right, we're almost done with this one. I feel like a really nice rhinestone snowflake will help people not look at my glue marks right over here. Oh, I almost got them. Oh, good. All right. Cute little shaker card with the seine. And you've got your beautiful Merry Christmas and your lovely purple sticky gems. Okay, card number 3. Oh, how funny. Actually, this was going to go in here, but I'm glad we did it that way. That looks cute. I forgot this was for my shaker, but I like the snowflake on top. So this one here, I don't even think I told you guys, I used the larger outer one to cut the window for my shaker. And that is this big die right here. It does help that I show you what I did to create the cards, right? Yeah, sometimes you forget about that. I just, go, 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 go. Okay, card number 3. I'm using up my other beautiful one that I cut out and love this paper pattern. I know I've already mentioned it. I used it on 2 of the 3 cards tonight. Okay, and we are going to glue around. This one's going to be really simple. I just wanted to show you. And I might need, or maybe this won't even get a seine, because we'll see. Since I used the one I wanted to for this one. Okay, we are going to do an all white snowflake with different layers. So the first base is going to be just regular white cardstock. Ooh, we're going to pop it up since this is going to be very simple. Remember, fold in half, the sticky sticking out, and then cut, and it is really easy to cut. All right, trim that. My warm holiday greetings will go inside my card. Okay, I am going to put it right in the center. Why not? Okay, and then my next layer is that beautiful paper that I told you about. And I know I set it over here to show it to you guys. Yes, so this is the white holographic cardstock. And in this pack are 3 different versions, and you get 2 each. So there's a holographic shine, not sign, holographic shine, waves, and then a glitter one. So 3 different pretty, this one is the waves. 3 different pretty versions. All right, so I'm now going to glue this down. Again, you got to watch a lot of gluing tonight. All right, you came for a truck and you got 3 different snowflakes. And I got to use up more of this lovely paper and share it with you guys. In fact, when this came out, I ordered a second one right away because I'm like, I'm not going to be able to just use 1 sheet of each. I need it all. Okay. I am going to layer that layer down. So now you've got like a matte background with the solid white, and then you've got a nice, very dainty shimmer. And then the next layer, I am using vellum. So this should be interesting. I think I am just gluing this down where my top layer is going to cover it. So I know my top layer is covering all of the diamonds. So that's where I'm gluing. And the diamonds are here. There we go. So layer number 2 being the vellum. And now you see why you could always see your glue with vellum unless you sponge it on. That is the trick. Or also I believe there is a vellum glue. Some of my lovely students have shared that with me. So look at layer number 2. Very simple and subtle. Layer 3, we are going to make glitter paper. So this is currently nice and just this is the thick white cardstock. And I am going to take that piece of white paper that I needed as my background. We'll just use this. We'll use this as scrap paper. Okay. I'm going to take my Versamark. So you want to take a piece of scrap paper when you do this technique, which is just inking up the whole thing. There we go. Really inky. And then you're going to grab your coffee filter. You don't want to do this part on your coffee filter because all the embossing powder will stick to your where all of your ink was. So now I'm grabbing Icicle, which is a clear glitter and clear powder. And I'm going to sprinkle that on. And then we're going to heat set. Tap, tap, tap. And you can even already see the sparkle, which is nice. And it's basically going from a kind of a gritty shimmer to a shiny shimmer. So making it look like it is a glittery background. And with all the different glitter embossing powders that Peak and Maine has, you can do this in all sorts of different colors. All right, that is done. And now I have a nice glitter paper. I was trying to look in all the packs and I don't think there is a white glitter paper. So now you know you can make your own. All right, taco that up. There we go. And now we are going to put that last layer on. Here we go. And yes, thank you for commenting on that. I wanted to show 3 very different looks, but using all the same supplies, pretty much, same dyes, and paper pad, just so you guys can see how unique all of your little cards can be using these same materials. Okay, so technically I could put my warm winter greetings right there, but I really like my snowflake. It's just so cute. So instead, I mean, we might as well just make one more. And maybe with this one, I will do the blue. And I'm gonna do, again, that actually is pretty, but we worked so hard on all of our layers that I can't cover it all up. It was just kind of with our shaker in our class too, right? It was kind of hard to cover it up. Okay, why don't we do, I do a solid one. We'll do this guy. We'll do this Happy Holidays. Happy Holidays, solid in the blue, and I think I might go low. And this is warm, this is what, Is this watercolor? This could be in the wrong box. But it might be. I just don't know if it is. I feel like it's satin something. It's very pretty. All right, because it's just a small piece, I'm just gonna do a small piece. Good thing I pulled out many different colors. So, you know, we could switch things up. All right. My machine's ready to go, just like that. All right. Make sure none of your toner is touching your folder. And just so you can watch the magic happen, let me hold that closer to the camera. Do, 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 do. This is when you add your own like waiting elevator music. Whatever song you have in your head right now, that is what you could be singing. Satin Aqua, I think so too. It's watercolor. Oh my goodness. I agree, don't cover the snowflake. Right, Pam? It was too pretty. I couldn't do it. It felt mean. We worked so hard. But I just wanted to show you guys like how elegant, like all the different weights. I don't know if I gave you a good show. So you've got the matte cardstock on the back. You've got that beautiful holographic paper. You got a layer of your vellum, and we didn't glue these little bits, so it's kind of nice because they kind of pop up on their own, little pop-up. And then we've got our homemade glitter paper. And the embossing powder that I used to do that is called Icicle. Okay, here is our beautiful Happy Holidays. Lovely. And I'm going to put my Happy Holidays right down here. And I do have, I know I had one more. Everything likes to hide on me when I want it. Okay, double-sided foam. Hidden. It's getting too small. Now I just can't find it. Okay, I found one. Since I do that trick a lot. They're just, you know, thrown all over the place. All right, you guys. So like I said, I did not get my Crafty Courtyard kit today, which is why we were doing this fun exercise with these stacked snowflakes. And I'm sure I'm going to get it tomorrow, but we are leaving to South Dakota to watch some hockey. And I will be back on Monday, so I will be able to do that for you on Monday. Ooh, what? Okay, I kind of think some blue rhinestones in my very delicate white snowflake is going to look beautiful. So I'm going to start with one in the middle, and then I'm just going to do the ends on my vellum. And I can do one more right there. I love it. Oh, that looks so pretty. It's still really soft. It doesn't take away from the white. It looks nice. Oh, thank you, Kim. I will have a safe trip. All right, so here is card number 1, showing you how to do a fun glitter background and adding in that glitter paper. Card number 1, really simple and fun. Card number 2, a shaker frame from the background of that stacked snowflakes. Really pretty. And card number 3, a nice, simple, elegant, happy holiday card. And again, we used pretty much the same materials for everything. The Cozy Winter pattern paper. Also, these awesome stacked snowflake dies, which I love. So fun. Right now is a great time to scoop up your holiday stuff for your card making. Get all that ready to go so you're not waiting for shipping. And this is Christmas Sentiments Foilables. There's a lot of great Christmas and holiday stuff. A lot of cute snowflake foilable backgrounds as well. So thank you guys very much. We did it. We did 3 gorgeous cards in an hour, and I still have lots of pieces left over to make more. So get busy. Start die cutting out your snowflakes. Be ready for the upcoming holidays. Thank you guys so much. Remember, if you do some shopping, use code DEMODONNA, all one word, and you'll get yourself a little thank you bonus gift for shopping from your inspiration for tonight's live. And for those of you that like to take classes, you can head on over to Demo Donna Design Studio on Facebook and learn more about the Pink and Main classes that I have been teaching, sometimes 2 a month, sometimes 3 a month, sometimes 1 a month. Lots of fun. So thank you guys so much. Have a lovely evening, and fingers crossed I will be back on Monday if I can get it all together in time for you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.